Good morning, dear students. Welcome to the fifth section of Computer Online class. In the previous sections, we have discussed about the basics of a computer system. Here, we have been seen that the hardware and software together form a computer system. We also discussed about CPU is the processing device of a computer. A computer follows an IPO cycle for the functioning and how the components of CPU helps in the process of flow of data in a computer system. I think you have understood the lesson. Also, I hope you have downloaded the notes and written it in your computer copy. After writing the notes, please learn it. Today we are going to start a new lesson, that is lesson 2. Before starting, let us revise some of the concepts that we learned in the first lesson. I hope you remember the definition and types of softwares. A software is a set of programs that tells a computer what to do. You can see a software on the computer while working on it, but you cannot touch it. Then we also studied there are two types of softwares: operating system and application software. An operating system makes the hardware work. It also manages the working of the other hardware devices that are connected to the computer. Then application softwares are used to perform special tasks. Examples also we have learned, that is for operating system, Windows and Mac OS are the examples, and for application software we have learned Paint, Microsoft Word, these all are the examples. And in the new lesson, we are going to study about the different types of operating systems. So let us move to the key concepts of this lesson. The main key concepts of the second chapter, a GUI operating system, are operating system, types of operating systems, the desktop in Windows 7, basic operations on the desktop, screensaver, and power modes of a computer. Operating system. An operating system is an interface between the user and the computer. It refers to the collection of softwares that manages hardware resources of a computer and provides collective services to the user. For example, in our school, the principal controls all the activities of your school. He finalizes the timetable of all the classes. He sends an appropriate teacher in a particular period to your class. He manages the transport system of the school. He also takes care of sports activities and so on. Hence, the principal acts as the controller of an academic environment of your school. Like principal of your school, operating system controls various activities of a computer system. It sets environments for smooth working of a computer. It helps the computer to get ready to receive instructions from you. When you switch on your computer, it displays a screen showing Windows 8 or Windows 10 for a few seconds. Finally, the system is ready for the user. Operating system is a collection of softwares that manages hardware resources of a computer and provides collective services to the user. Different types of computer operating systems refer to the collection of various softwares. Every computer possesses an operating system to run other programs present in it. Any operating system performs some basic tasks like recognizing the input data from a keyboard, sending output to the monitor, keeping files and directories of the disk, and controlling the hardware devices. An operating system can perform a single task as well as multiple tasks. Nowadays, operating system has become very popular as it can be found on several devices ranging from personal computers to cell phones, particularly the smartphones. For example, almost every smartphone uses newest Android operating system. The main functions of an operating system are: it interacts with the hardware and software, it coordinates and assigns the task to the software, it interprets the commands and instructions, it detects the errors present in the system. So let us define an operating system. OS is the interface between the computer or hardware and the user. In our textbook also one example is given. Let me read that. Swati manages all the activities that take place in a library. She is the interface between the students and the library. Interface means middleman. A computer also performs many activities. Like a librarian, the computer also has a manager called an operating system. An operating system acts as the interface between you and the computer. It manages and controls how different parts of a computer work. These different parts include the hardware, software, and memory of a computer. There are mainly two types of operating systems. They are Character User Interface (CUI) and Graphical User Interface (GUI). Let us study each one in detail. First one is Character User Interface or CUI. In a character user interface operating system, you type commands for the computer. That is, it is a text-based operating system. Commands are used to perform specific tasks. So, you need to remember the commands needed to make the computer do a particular task. Only keyboard is used to enter commands. For example, DOS for Windows. That is, here in the screen it is given the DOS window. Here the commands are used to do any particular task. And the Bash shell for Linux and iOS are examples of CUI operating system. So, character user interface is a text-based operating system. That is, the commands are needed for doing a specific task. Only keyboard is used to enter commands. The second one is Graphical User Interface (GUI). In a GUI operating system, you use a mouse and keyboard to give commands. There are icons, buttons, windows, and menus on the screen. All these replace the commands that you needed to type in a CUI. You do not need to remember the commands. we learned that in a CUI operating system, you type commands for the computer and we need to remember the commands. But here, no need to remember the commands. Various tasks can be done by just clicking a mouse. GUI operating system is also known as mouse-based operating system. User performs the task without typing the commands from the keyboard. The files or icons can be opened or closed by clicking them with a mouse button. In addition to this, the mouse and keyboard are used to control the GUI operating systems for several purposes. So, GUI operating system is a user-friendly operating system. The main advantages of GUI operating system is that they make computer operation more intuitive and thus easier to learn and use. GUIs generally provide users with immediate visual feedback about the effect of each action. GUI allows multiple programs and or instances to be displayed simultaneously. For example, Microsoft Windows and Mac OS. The Windows operating system uses rectangular areas called windows to display the information. This is why it got the name Windows. There are many versions of Windows have been released. Some of these are Windows XP, Windows Vista, Windows 7, Windows 8.1 and Windows 10. The Windows operating system is loaded into the memory of a computer when it is switched on. Even mobile phones also have an operating system. We already learned that. Nowadays, most commonly used operating system is Android. Android and iOS are the two popular operating systems in mobile phones. The next topic is booting. The Windows operating system is loaded into the memory of a computer when it is switched on. This is called booting. That is, booting a computer refers to the process of powering on the computer and starting the operating system. The boot process loads the operating system into main memory or the random access memory RAM installed on your computer. Booting is a startup sequence that starts the operating system of a computer when it is turned on. In other words, a boot sequence is the initial set of operations that the computer performs when it is switched on. Every computer has a boot sequence. After booting, the first window that appears is called the desktop. Our next key concept of this lesson is the desktop in Windows 7 that we will study in the next class. So you have to read the first portions, that is operating system and types of operating systems, and learn it. Thank you. Have a nice day.